Righty then. Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 823, Planning for Retirement. There's Stanley. He's hanging out. All right, planning for retirement as an author. As an author, you're going to make money. You're going to plunge a lot of what you make back into your business, especially if you're bootstrapping. That is, doing everything with what you make. So you're going to eke along. You make a little bit, you plunge it back into your business. There will be a point where you're going to make more than you're spending, and that's a great day. You can use it to take your family out for dinner. You can do other things like that. But you do need to put something away, because you cannot just ride your royalties into the sunset. I published 5 books and I'm done. Now I'm going to ride my royalties and that's it. I'm going to retire and never do anything again. No, it doesn't work that way. You've got to keep your books engaged. You've got to keep money available for marketing and various things. Maybe put a new cover on at some point in time, refresh the series, but you still need to put away for yourself. So you can either put away a certain percentage of what you make each month, or you can put away a certain amount. If you put away $25 a month, at the end of the year, you have $300. That $300 is great if it's in a place where you can't touch it. What you could do, dollar cost average, you can buy mutual funds through your bank, buy mutual funds through a broker, and just build the portfolio that way. I've been very successful in investing for myself, because I did hire a money manager when I was 29, and boy, they pissed away a lot of my money when I didn't have a whole lot. So I've since then I bought my own stuff, shepherd cash until the market went down, and then bought a bunch of stocks that there's no way they were going to go bankrupt, and they didn't, and they all paid dividends. And I've been riding that wave, and that has been extremely successful for me and my my personal wealth, having money available. Now, it's not necessarily liquid. Part of retirement is you've got to have liquid cash that's readily accessible, because you have monthly expenses, daily expenses, and then you have to have potential. You have to have money for future costs, like maybe buying a retirement home. But all my principal is in this home. Great. You can sell that, and that'll refresh the coffers. But in the interim, you need to have cash available, and that's why putting away every month a certain amount. So what can you put away? You have to pay your necessities first, and then you have to pay your business to keep it running. You can't just say, I'm going to cut all advertising this month to save money. Yes, you can do that. But then in 2 months, when you've stopped advertising and you don't get any royalties, now you've got other bills, and you can't use your credit card to pay bills while investing over here. That is not a good strategy, because you'll set yourself up to fail. But planning for retirement as an author, you can always keep writing, because it's low stress, unless your brain goes and then you've got issues. You can always keep writing, and most authors do. They keep writing long. They just write fewer books and put them out there, little at a time, less intense. However, you built your readership. So a reader will wait for an author who publishes 1 book, even if you used to publish 12 a year. It's okay. But still, you keep writing, and that is a plus up to your retirement. If you aren't going to keep writing, then you have to become an investor. You have to become a saver. You have to put that money away, and you have to help the money itself will grow. So you have to do that. You can't just bury it in the yard and say, hey, let me pull out my fortune, because it'll be more of a fortune if you invest wisely. And that's dollar cost average. Don't try to play the market. You'll be better off. And if you do play the market, do it wisely. Don't wait for a mini dip and then get raked over the coals later. Just make sure you cover your spend first. Don't borrow from Peter to pay Paul, as it may be. And then look at how you can invest in yourself long term. Put money where you can't get to it in a way that it will work for you later. All right, there's Stanley. Hopefully that makes sense. But invest in yourself. Invest in your business, but then invest in yourself. Just put some money away each month. No matter how little it is, it will add up over time. And that's why I bought stocks that had dividends, because I did that 20 and 30 years ago. And yes, it has built up an awful lot in the last 30 years. Time is your friend. So sooner you can start with even 10, 25 bucks a month, 50 bucks a month, you'll be far, far better off way down the road when you do retire. Peace, fellow humans.